Welcome back once again. Thanks for joining us to our YouTube channel. Today, I want to show to you a new script that I'm releasing that helps to with the post task when you create an exact data match, an EDM sensitive info type. By the way, you can remember we in a post in a previous webinar, I was explaining all about sensitive information types, custom sensitive information types, and exact data match. But after you have the EDM, you need to generate other tasks to move the data, copy the hash, and all of that. I will explain that now we can do that, all of that very easily. What we need to do is going to the MPARR folder in the MPARR page. By the way, I put a chart in the MPARR site. We can find the folder EDM, not MPARR. And here you will find the zip that contain the previous files. I will download this zip. And now from here, let me copy this information to my here on C. I create this folder, call it EDM data. I will copy the folder with the script and the setup here. And my recommendation is create other folders, call it hatch. Let me hatch, new folder schema, and a new folder, call it data. It's not required, it's only to have some order with this configuration. Additionally, I have a chart folder in another computer. That chart folder is empty. We will see that the EDM hash can be exported from another computer. In some cases, the people have care about what's happened with the computer that contain the real data. What we will do is take that data, create the hash, export the hash, and then from another computer only upload the hash. And okay, let's go. The first thing that we need to do is going to the right folder, in this case, EDM data, and we will execute EDM setup. We can see the configuration, and we need to start with the initial setup. The initial setup needs to select the folder. For that reason, is not required to read the folders, but if you want to do, you can do it. Let me go here. We need to select the folder that, let me go here, that have the EDM data upload agent here on Microsoft, EDM upload agent. Then we need to select the root folder. On my case, the root folder for EDM is the EDM data. Then we need to select the hatch folder. Here in the title appear the hatch folder. Then we need to select the schema folder. And now you can see here in the folder where we have the script running, we have this EDM configuration file. And I will start showing what's happened with this file. We will need the credentials. This is only to show what's happened with the credentials. What's all screen? This is a dummy account. I will put a dummy credential. But you can see now that the credentials are stored in clear text. What we can do is, let me take my credentials with the user that can upload the information. ATM as demos.org. And now I want to encrypt the password. And if I come in here, my user and my password is encrypted. I will check that I have connection to the EDM service. And yes, I have connection to the EDM folder. Now we need to back to the principal menu. We will continue with the generate the EDM. I have the EDM previously created. Remember from the previous webinar. Here I can see all the data store that the one that I will use is the number 3. I need to get the schema file, and in all the cases, the information is refreshed here, and you can see the new fields. I need to the EDM schema file, that is an XML. Now we can see that information appear here at the top. And now we will need to validate the Exadata match data. For that, we need the CSV file. This is the file that I create in the previous session, in the previous webinar. I will put the link on the chat if you want to know more about it. And let me create a new document. I will paste this information, and I will save this one file as a CSV. Save as, browse. Let's go to EDM data, employee database, save. That is all. And now I will go to validate my EDM data, number 3. I need to set the EDM folder. Yes. We will look in the data. Okay, it's only CSV format. My apologies, I believe that I saved the data as a Excel file and not CSV. 1 minute, please. File, save as, this one, CSV, save. Okay, we are okay with the data. Now we can select the CSV file. That information is shown here. Now we will create the hatch. Let me show you here on the folder. Let me close this one. Let me go here for data. The hatch folder is empty, but I will create the hatch for that information. Here we can see the hatch files. We can upload the data from here. We can check the status. We can create the task to create the hatch files. In this case, we can automatize that activity. And if not, if we will use our remote server, as an example, we can use the number 3. Copy the files to the new, copy the data 9. Okay, we will copy the data. We need to change the path. I want to change, and I will use my network share. Share folder, EDM post task. Now all the files that I need was copied to that. What we can do is create another task to copy the hatch data daily. That is another option that we have in the menu. The other option that we have is supporting element. With the supporting element, we can sign all the files, all the script. Not in all the places we can execute. We can set the execution policy to bypass. We need to remote sign. In the number 9, you can find the options to sign the script. And now let's go to the server that we will use to copy that data. Here I am on my data collector. You can see the script that was the information that was copied. Here I have only the hatch, only a remote configuration file. And let's go. PowerShell 7. I will move to the right folder, share folder, EDM post task. I will execute the same script. You can see here that I have the execution policy to remote sign. I will change, in this case, for a moment to bypass. Now I will execute my setup. I will go to the number 4. Here we can see this script is detecting that we are in a remote server. We will go to the remote server. And the first thing that I will validate the new folders. Let me select the new folders. Let's come in here, see program files, Microsoft, EDM. We need to, the new folder here is on the char folder, EDM post task. That is the root folder for the script and the folder for the hatch. We are ready. I will sign the script again. In this case, then we can come back the execution policy to remote sign it. I want to sign my script. I will select the first one. And now my script are signed. I can change the credentials if I want to use another credentials. And what's happened, the new remote configuration that is created from the source, send the password in a clear text. We need to encrypt the password again. I am encrypting the password. Now, if I show you here, the password is hatched, and we have the rest of the configuration. Let's continue. We can change the credentials. And now we want to upload the hatch. We can check the hatch upload status, and we can create a task. Let's go with the number 5. We are connecting to Exadata match. And wait a moment. Now the system is copy the data. We can validate the status with the number 7. And here we can see that the process is in progress. And we can create a task to maintain this constantly. We will create a folder, call it EDM. You can change or reuse another. This task run every day. And now, if we go to the task scheduler, we will refresh. We have our EDM task, and here it's running. Remember, on the script, we have the option. Let me go back. This is not the case, but here we can create the task to create the hatch constantly. With this task, we have then the task to copy those hatch to the external server. And then on the external server, we can create the task to upload that hatch to the EDM service. That is all. I hope this video and the script helped to you in your label. Please subscribe, giving us a like to the video, and share this new script with all the people. Thanks a lot for joining us today.